Hello and welcome back to Caltech Gaming. So today we are going to be trying out a new game that I got in the Humble Bundle pack the other day. So this is I'm Not a Monster! Some kind of retro sci-fi XCOM-like game where we're going to be fighting monsters on spaceships, I guess. Civilians or frightened passengers, crew members scattered, player-controlled heroes killed. Continue by taking control of a random civilian. Heroes or player-controlled characters, crew members found the courage to stand against the monsters and help other life-size humans. Monsters, player-controlled characters. They can assume human form to hide among the passengers to avoid being discovered. They can transform back into monster form to infect humans. As long as there are infected civilians, the monsters can continue the game by respawning into them. If the hero is infected, they will become a monster in 5 turns if they don't kill themselves or cure themselves with xenophages. Okay. Don't know what that's about, but let's try a tutorial and see. Wow, the frame rate is not great on this. Okay, maybe we can click on that. I thought it was just the audio being styled.
A space tourist's first rule is first save yourself, then help others.
Okay. Wow, yeah, this frame rate is really garbage.
Frank knows that when attacked, he receives less damage behind cover. This knowledge should be used.
It's because I'm getting like a frame per second. This is not good. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here real quick while I figure out what the hell's going on with this frame rate. And there we go. Your first and only option. Click finish playing. Okay. I don't know what the heck I clicked, but got it to release. Wow, the frame rate is just awful on this, like unplayably bad. So we're gonna have to get that sorted out before we can do a decent video of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this down, and we'll restart this tutorial when I figure out what the heck is going on with the frame rate. Let's see if we can fix it here. Let's do VSync. Low quality. Size down to a bit. That helps. Oh, turn off motion blur too. A little better. Okay, yeah, now we got mouse at least working. For example, a short distance move uses 1 action slot. Cells in this area are green, closer to another.
From this new position, Frank notices another spot of cover, which he can easily run to.
Okay, so left click. Okay, long distance move requires 2 actions. Cells in this range are located further. White and orange.
Frank notices more cover sound. Frank notices an emergency supply safe. Don't forget to explore it. You can find weapons and devices that will save your life.
Okay, so yellow boxes. Frame rate's still not great, but at least it's functional here.
Great news! This safe contains a weapon. Frank takes it first.
And pick it does not use action slot. Okay, one weapon. Okay.
Now that you're armed, think about how to further increase your chances of survival. A portable Robo-Doc, no bigger than a car emergency kit, is an excellent addition to any weapon. Now Frank is ready. And here it is. One of the crew turned out to be a monster pretending to be a human. This is the Emerald Varanus of Carax, one of the most dangerous creatures from the nearby galaxies. It can impersonate any human by creating a mass hallucination. Be careful, any passenger or crew member you meet may not be who they pretend to be. The Emerald Varanus is very insidious and can impersonate a human for many years. But in this case, the monster has made a mistake and is seriously. What's more, Frank is. What could be easier than aiming your weapon at a space monster and pressing the release? It would be better to change position and take flanking cover.
Oh, that guy's got a good gun. Grenade. Whoa! That grenade's got some serious range on it. Ooh, then we gotta eat him.
As we can see, teamwork can defeat any monster, but it managed to injure our hero at the last moment. It's time for the wonderful first aid kit. This portable Robo-Doc can administer an anesthetic injection, sew up wounds, and even perform minor surgery.
They can sew up wounds. Nice.
So Frank has now activated the first. It seems that nothing is threatening Frank's life anymore. It's time to say there are a lot of frightened civilians on board. You should take at least half. From his position, Frank notices Miss Jane. She panics, and Frank rushes to her to take her to a safe place. Jane notices Frank and is ready to follow. Frank just needs to give her a help. Taking Jane by the hand, Frank rushes to the entrance to a safe place. As a token of gratitude, Jane gives Frank a rare weapon. Having saved a civilian's life and received a reward, Frank is feeling moral satisfaction and a But it's too early to relax. Many people still.
That run animation's so janky. It's almost funny.
We always admire heroes for their courage and morality, but ingenuity is very important as well. When attacking monsters and saving people, heroes experience a moral surge which can give them the most unusual ideas. So Frank's idea was to connect the first aid kit to the X-radiator so that the weapon emits waves that accelerate regeneration.
Which we're holding. Many possibilities. Oh, neat. It was like a weapon combination? Oh, that's cool. Heals its owner and any targets in the area of effect. Healing range, attack level, force cover, and walls. Cool. Oh, that's neat. these guys. Moving tonight. Go that way? Just wanted me to click over there, I guess.
Morale and ingenuity may be the most powerful weapons against monsters. But there's another side to humanity, like Frank is going to shoot Alan. Alan didn't shoot the monster, and Frank suspects him to be one of the aliens impersonating a human. Only Alan didn't shoot the monster. The rest are still beyond suspicion. And here's the price of his mistake. Once he realizes that he hurt a human, Frank's morale dips. In addition, Frank is feeling guilty now. It will be hard for him to come up with any creative ideas for a while. This is the price for humanity. Our program wouldn't be complete if we only mentioned our space heroes' victories without telling the sad stories. Sometimes heroes die, and monsters are not the only cause.
Wham!
It is in moments like this when a frightened civilian must pull himself together and assume the heavy mantle of a hero.
Oh, neat.
But we have saved the most dangerous aspects of the monsters until the end. This is the monster's ability to infect unsuspecting people. They use human bodies as an incubator for reproduction. Monsters usually attack from around the corner or by impersonating a human. First, the monster strangles the victim with its tail, and when the helpless and almost choked person tries to take a deep breath, the monster weakens its grip and spits out eggs into the victim's mouth. Within just a couple of minutes, one of the eggs develops into an adult. There are two ways to prevent this. Find a xenophage injector, which can remove the infection, or kill yourself. But let's see what happens if you don't stop the infection. Modern TV technologies can show us how the Carex Varanus perceives our reality. These creatures are connected by a mental network that allows them to see through the eyes of each other and to sense the infected at a distance. Infected civilians are the key to the monster's survival. After death, the monsters can even sense potential victims through walls. But in order to affect a victim, the monster must first abandon. It's better to do this far away from other humans. If the monster is fired upon during an However, the monster will still have. When a monster dies, the mental network receives a signal that speeds up the transformation of one of the infected. Monsters will be reborn as long as they are infected civilians.
Here's a monster. always human players. Civilians are NPCs. Infection. That's the civilians and heroes. Infected hero. It's 5 turns to heal themselves. Otherwise, the monster. Infected civilian dies when the monster is one of the monster kills.
And so ends today's edition of Monsters from Outer Space. But our story about cosmic monsters is just beginning.
Cool.
In the next episode, you will learn about brain parasites from Uranus, werewolves from Arcturus 7, guests from another dimension, and other monsters from outer space.
Okay. Neat. Alright. Well, let's play, I guess? What is this? This is inviting people. Hopefully this game has an offline mode, because I doubt many people are playing this. Sandbox? Let's play Sandbox. I don't know what's going on in this game. Choose a set. Heroes or monsters. Select mode. No, there. Sandbox. No pressure way to familiarize the owner with your friends. Have fun. Cheats. Okay. Good morale and ability. Okay. So we have a pistol and we're playing Ina here. Okay, and there's a civilian right here. Or weapons crate there and there. Or there. Where's the entrance? Impersonate civilian. Action. Am I a monster? Am I a human? I don't even know which one I am. Objectives. Reactivate the captain's console. Planning, actions, etc. Okay. I'm not sure how that works, but let's run up here, I guess. Rescue beacon returns to the location it was placed in. A large assault rifle, laser assault rifle, does more damage at more range. As a range, hits targets bypassing covered obstacles. Can be attacked with EM. Affects all characters. So yeah, that seemed way better than what we had. Like a rescue beacon. Come up with the idea of a swap teleporter. Interesting. There's a door over here. Or here. Here and stop, or here. I think let's go here and see what happens. Now I wonder if this is actually simultaneous or if these are happening in turns underneath. So now we have Psi transmitter, EM weapon. Transmits its area of visibility and infection status to the selected player. Okay. Or EM gun, plus range. This is with electronics and energy weapons damage each device they have. Yeah, we need either of those right now. here. I guess we just impersonate a civilian for a turn? Ah, there's the monster. Okay, he threw a grenade, so one shot a human. That one shot them. Oh, the grenade goes off. It's both of them. Ooh, the monster gets this one. A whip goes off and hits both of them. Kills one of them. The monster's almost dead. This one's dead. Wow. What is going on? That's pretty crazy. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. And then shoot at this one. I want you to move first. Move first, then shoot? Admit what you have. You have. I don't want to shoot dirt. Remaining turns. Maybe I just move first and then shoot? Whoops, monster to death. So it comes up here. Okay. No, I guess that didn't let me. My second action. Rescue beacon with the recon scanner. Thrown on the ground, the kind of fog of war in this area of more monsters. Next monsters are affected. They remove actions in the area of effect. Smart. Does more damage, less range, one cooldown. Hits targets by passing cover obstacles. Where I have attack angle against all characters in there. Ooh. I think that's a nice combo, so let's take it. It's tracking. Attack the monster when affected against field of vision causing bleeding. Bleeding characters lose. Okay, cool. I think we're in a good place because somebody else is already activating whatever this is. We're supposed to be doing. So we're just going to personalize it over here. Okay, now it needs feuds replacements. So get these, I guess. Whoa! Dirk Scarlet shot Charleston Heston to death. I don't know what's going on with that. Doesn't look like we can do a one action than the other, which is interesting. I guess I'm used to that from XCOM. I mean, I love the old movie style of this. It's great. Somebody else already did this one? Yes, they did. Smart Rifle Mark II, which is our... Oh, that's what we have. SMG. Ours is better, but then it does low damage in this area. Versus a laser rifle. Interesting. So we're gonna keep what we have. Up here, I guess. Someone's shooting something, but I don't know what's going on. Rescue beacon, laser assault rifle. Okay, so we can't go this way. It's not a thing. Apparently, alright. Let's go back here. Somebody got that one. Really know what we're supposed to be doing here. There's 4 monsters and 11 heroes right now. Interesting. These guys monsters? But they're red? Is that what that means? I don't know. How do we know that? What if we throw this recon scanner? Did that reveal them? Doors up there. These guys are both in range. We just drop it right there. Move this way. Still marked as red, but I don't know what that means. I think that would mean they were monsters. Mini gun? What? Sniper rifle? Someone's shooting at it out there? Oh, there's a monster. This guy. He's a monster. And let's backwards a little, I guess. Got him. Took a big hit. Move that way. Monsters win. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Don't really know how that worked out, but let's try another one. So sandbox again, ready. Alright, this time let's intentionally play monster. And we'll let the mode pick itself again. Okay, apparently we're a civilian? Rescue, killed, remain. Oh, do we always start as a civilian? Interesting. Because we're impersonating them? Okay. side transmitter. And an EM gun or our smart pistols, 20. Range more. Destroys electronics, shielded against EM. Targets bypass damage covers and walls. Okay, so that's a bit better. And then if we throw the side transmitter. No? Is this what transmits the area of visibility to the selected player? Is that saying those are all normals? I think that's what that means. I don't really know. It doesn't look like we can hop this barricade. Are we a civilian or are we a hero? Because I selected monsters. I would have thought we'd be a monster. This just gives us an energy converter. Blocks damage at X weapon or tap due to health. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. First aid kit. Here's you, your allies, and main controls. Let's get them. Oh, now we have Vita Radiation. Still don't get what's going on, but okay, now I am a monster. Okay. So maybe it just took 5 turns to kick in? Is that what happened? So we got 3 people over here. We want to get them isolated. That's what we want. Don't want to abandon our disguise yet. This guy's a hidden monster. Okay, we think. Got another guy there. Two guys out this way. One there, a defense turret. One guy there. Isolated, really? Just come here, I think. So I think everybody's going to be out of sight of this civilian Harvey. So we abandon disguise. Thing. Let's see what happens. Abandon disguise. Back this guy. See what happens. Infection. Shot at from long range. Ooh, and shot there. Dead. That, wow, they got some serious range on that. I did not think that was gonna happen. Alright, our infection is recharging. Oh, so we're not dead. How much health does this guy have? Not that I can just kill him? Ooh, got a guy over here, though. Okay, He's a civilian. He's a civilian. There's a second monster over here. So let's go over here. Or stay. Another civilian over there. Let's turn it. Can't do that yet. We impersonate a human. Let's just call this one, I guess. Ooh, why did we not? I'm just trying to stay there. Oops. Alright, so we killed one guy. Yeah. Thugs down there. So, to there. I'm gonna die first, but ooh, you got this one. Good job, buddy. Okay, so now we're that one. Let's go down here. First thing in disguise. First thing. What's in here? Recon scanner. Okay. Bottom world. Don't care about that. We are a monster. Ignores cover and obstacles. More damage. Plus range. Has an attack angle. That's all characters, so let's do that. I mean, I don't think we're gonna use them because we're a monster, but let's try. Psi transmitter. Defense turrets up down here. Probably don't want to go in that room. Yes. Monster over there. Oh, there's another civilian. Another civilian. Another hero. So, this is all our dead bodies over here. Civilian over there. A monster going that way. Let's look at that one. Another civilian there. Alright, so we're gonna abandon our disguise. We're gonna try to infect this guy because he's a hero. So we infected that guy. And this one. this. Stick by that one. Gonna try clawing this guy. Sticky bomb gets thrown over there. Laser rifle shoots me. Behind cover. Some kind of pistol. Kill me. Sticky bomb goes off. Killed that civilian. Okay. So we're gonna impersonate a human. No, you just stayed one shot. Okay. Thought maybe we would move and then just gonna get shot a bunch. This is definitely a neat idea for a game. One left. Monsters win! Yay! Should we do one more? I don't really know what's going on yet, but yeah, let's do one more. Still gonna do sandbox because I don't really understand all the bits yet. We'll just let it be random again. I'm not using the cheating team. Alright, so I don't know if we're a hero or a monster yet. Right? Heroes 15, monsters 5. So maybe we're a hero this time? EM gun or a laser rifle? Or a laser pistol. More damage, more range. EM gun. Rifle. Alright, so this one's just a kill, it looks like. We don't know who's who. There's a civilian here. And civilians down here, it looks like. Or the heroes. Huh. I don't know. Well, let's go and see what's going on. grenade launcher. Plus range, through the area of effect. This pulse ring. X radiator. Arrows. Right now. Let's get that civilian. Where are we supposed to be trying to take this guy? Are we just maybe there's no exit here and we just have to kill the enemies? I guess. I don't know. Let's go. Stand up. Do we have more than one following us? Is that a thing? Those ones we left last time? Let's go find out. Oh, maybe. It's clear everything. Did that work? No, so we can only have one. This looks like. Okay. So nobody's revealed if they're a monster. What? I guess we just wander around until a monster does something? Well, we can find that psi transmitter, I think. Yep. Or is it the recon scanner? There's fog of war when this area affects monsters. Psi transmitter. There's this infection status. Yeah, that's the. So, where do we want to go? Let's go on. Both of these guys have followed me, so we don't think either of them are monsters. This guy's just standing here, so he's probably a civilian. Got another apparent civilian over there. Over there. I really don't know, man. This game is hard to figure out who's who. Because you can always impersonate people. Like, I can imagine playing this against actual players is gonna get really tricky. Thinking, let's go up here and see if we can get in this big group. The psi transmitter. What's the range? Action status is selected player. Do I have to click this? That works. Okay, I heard some shooting coming maybe up here. Okay, so that civilian maybe can't see anyone if they're infected. Can we do multiple people with this? Or does it just change? Do that. There. Someone shooting at this guy. Oh, there's a monster. Somebody whipping something. Okay. I don't quite know what's going on with this guy, but I think there's at least a monster in here. Our size didn't show us what's going on over here. Okay. Well, let's use it on this guy. And then let's move here, I guess. Yeah, I don't think that side thing's working right. There's the monster. Okay, there's a rifle. What you don't really do anything else. What's in here? Is it EM Blaster, an epic EM Blaster? 40 damage, 15 range, attack angle. Assault rifle. Less range, has attack angle. Yeah, shoot that monster. Got it. Thing on that guy. Wait, I guess, what is this? Well, let's go find out what this thing is. It's blue. Okay, so one of the guys that we had... Okay, I get it. So they're showing up here. So one of the guys we had got infected. We think. Activate UV IR lights automatically switch to IR mode in the presence of susceptible Xeno light groups. Okay. Switch it on or off? I can't tell. Sure. Okay, so that seems like they're on. And then somebody else fell off of our side transmitter. There's still 6 monsters running around and 10 heroes. I don't really know what's going on. Guy out here. The UV lights, like, protect against the monsters? I'm pretty sure there's no monster in here. This way, right? So let's go over here. shooting at Khan. I'm shooting at somebody. What? Alright, so then we're gonna release the civilian. Assault rifle. Smart rifle. Sticky bomb. Radar. Sectors. Surrounding sectors. Field of vision. Bleeding during health. Electrons. So what's this one? Somewhat two of our size died? 3? Oh, that's because we turned off the side. Okay. That didn't seem to reveal anything. Gonna wait another turn for it to recharge, I guess. Monster? Down this way? Yes. Oh hey, hello. He's probably gonna hit us. Let's shoot him first. And then, where do you wanna go? Somebody shot us. Who was that, Frank? Yeah, that was that Frank, okay? Shot us. Do we want to just take a shot at Frank? Do you think Frank's a monster? Let's take a shot at this guy. I mean, maybe he just shot through us to the monster. We don't know. Can't tell if we lost. Okay, so there's flashing on either side there. This game works. It reminds me of Tower of Monsters. This guy's definitely shooting back at us, so it seems like maybe he's a monster. Or not, I don't know. Hero count went down when I shot that. Like, I don't know. I don't really get this game. I mean, I see some definitely potential here, but it doesn't seem to explain itself quite well enough for me. But yeah, that's the game. I am not a monster. So, it was free in Humble Bundle this month. So if you're interested, check it out. Love to hear what your experience playing with it is. We had to turn down some graphical options to get it to behave correctly at the beginning, because we were getting really terrible frame rates at the start of this video. So I don't know how much you can turn those up and have a good experience, but check it out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.